Welcome to Karen Tyrrell's ISO Book Show, where I give away free books. Today, I'm dressed as a naughty numbat, an Aussie animal friend from 10 Naughty Numbats in the imaginative rhyming book series 1 to 10 and back again.
Hi, Karen. It's great to be here. Thank you for inviting me along.
Hi there, Grace. I'll just put this mask up so I can breathe a bit easy now. Exciting news. Today I interviewed Grace. You just saw her for a second there. She's the book creator, the acclaimed children's author of 10 Naughty Numbats. She created a clever educational book with expressive illustrations from Nancy Bevington. Grace holds a graduate diploma of education in children's literature and a Master of Philosophy. She's an experienced primary and secondary teacher, winner of numerous poetry and songwriting competitions. Together, Grace and Nancy created entertaining, educational picture book 10 Naughty Numbats, published by Big Sky Publishing. Let's give Grace a warm welcome.
Thank you, Karen. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here. Thanks for inviting me, Karen.
My pleasure, Grace. I'm just going to move that up there a little bit more so, I can see now. I can see your very smiley face. I have some questions for you, Grace. Can I ask them now?
Yes, sure.
Okay, number one. I love 10 Naughty Numbats. It's a fun, interactive counting book. What's it about?
It's all about teaching children how to count to 10 with the help of 10 Australian native animals.
Wonderful. Grace, what inspired you to write 10 Naughty Numbats?
Nature is my big inspiration, particularly Australian native plants and animals. And my other big inspiration is children, because I've been a teacher for a very long time. And I like to come up with new ideas for helping people, mainly children, but all people, to learn new things in different and interesting ways so that children will really love learning.
Thank you, Grace. How's 10 Naughty Numbats different to other books teaching kids to count?
Well, it's one of a series of 3 books called the 1 to 10 and Back Again series. That it's different in that way. It also has activities pages at the end of each book, which help to reinforce what's been learnt in the main text. And by the end of the series, children will have learnt to name and recognise 30 different native Australian animals.
Wow, that's amazing. What a great way to do it.
Yes, thank you.
How did Nancy, the illustrator, how did her captivating illustrations enhance your story?
Well, in every way, really. She's made the books so eye-catching and beautiful, and she's made all the characters come to life in such an expressive way. And then she's added her own sense of humour to nearly every page, such as this page where the koalas are dreaming of gum leaf burgers and gum leaf ice creams. And in this one where the kangaroos are on pogo sticks hopping along, and the kingfishers in this one have got binoculars that they're looking through. So she's added in her sense of humour right through the book. So she's really made the book gorgeous in every way.
I just love her illustrations. You can just sort of just gaze at them for hours, just and you're getting so much out of them.
Well, they're all works of art.
They are. What are the other 2 books in the 1 to 10 and Back Again series?
Well, the other books are, book 2 is called 10 Bush Babies, and it introduces the concept of addition, and book 3 is called 10 Lively Lorikeets, and it introduces the concept of subtraction, but just in a very subtle and simple way.
Excellent. What a great way to do it. That would really hold children's interest.
Yes.
Grace, can you please share your top tip for writing picture books?
One top tip is to remember that it is a picture book, so that the text needs to be sparse and the pictures have to be allowed to tell part of the story. So it's those two things working together and getting a balance of those two things and making sure that the text is as beautiful as the illustrations and vice versa. When you find that balance, magic happens.
It certainly does, Grace. I love the Australian Geographic logo on the top cover, on the top left side of the front cover. How did that come about?
Well, that was organised by Big Sky Publishing. Apparently, Australian Geographic loved the text because it's very engaging for children, and they loved the illustrations, which are so expressive and beautiful. And they also loved the way that the books are full of Australian flora and fauna. So they were very happy to endorse the series.
That's really good to know. Where can readers find kids' activities and teacher notes?
Well, as I've mentioned before, every book has activities at the end of each book, and they are rhyming activities. So they're reinforcing what's been learned in the main text. You can also go to my website, gracenolanorther.com, and you'll find teacher's notes there for each individual book with lots of ideas. And at the end of each set of teacher's notes, you'll find worksheets so that children can colour in and join in with the fun.
Wow, thanks very much for sharing that. I'm going to go over and have a look. Sounds wonderful. Now, where can we buy 10 Naughty Numbats?
Well, the easiest way is, again, probably to go to my website, gracenolanorther.com, and click on the buy button, or you can find my web page on Big Sky Publishing, my author page, I should say, on Big Sky Publishing, or you can go to any of the big online bookstores such as Amazon and Booktopia, or very simply, you can just go to your local bookstore or library and ask for the book. And if they haven't got it, I'm sure they'll easily be able to get it in.
Thanks very much, Grace. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Grace, very much for the interview today. I really enjoyed it and I've learned so much about your book, and I'm going to be checking out all those sites. So, Grace, can you please stay here just for a moment? Thanks.
Of course.
Now we're going to announce the book giveaway.
Lovely.
Who wants to win a signed copy of 10 Naughty Numbats? It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Number 1, I'll just move that for a second. Number 1, subscribe to Karen Tyrrell Author. You can see a little red button just below the screen. Number 2, comment on why you want to win a signed copy of 10 Naughty Numbats, and the winner will be announced right here in 2 weeks' time. Meanwhile, please stay safe. Wash your hands, keep your social distance, and read, read, read. Bye for now.